So do you know how everyday money and currency is reserved in banks? And you need either an ATM or access to a bank in order to transfer or deposit or withdraw funds, or even transfer money to other people? Well, with cryptocurrency, you may be able to get rid of banks and the centralized middleman altogether. This is because cryptocurrencies run on a technology called the blockchain, which is decentralized, which means there is not a single entity in control over the blockchain, compared to banks where the government and slash a single entity is in charge. Instead, with the blockchain, every computer network is able to confirm each transaction instead of the use of banks. So the reason why we use banks is because we trust them and it gives us a sense of safety, and because it creates a document of each transaction we make through each withdrawal or each deposit or each time we swipe our debit card or credit card. However, because the government owns that, the government is able to see everything we do in terms of how we spend our money, and it's kind of I don't know, I'll leave that for you to think of how you feel about that. Are you still not convinced that cryptocurrency may be a better option for you because it is decentralized versus a government-based money system that is centralized, which means they know everything that you're doing and can turn it off or take away, or is ultimately kind of in charge of it? In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 benefits and possible solutions to the current money currency problems that we're facing today in 2022 and beyond, moving forward. Hi, my name is Bree, and I'm currently an elementary school teacher here on a mission to empower other teachers to master their money so they will create financial freedom and ditch the struggle of living paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. Now, if you're eager and interested in investing into cryptocurrency but have zero idea how to get started, I created a crypto startup guide for you to educate you on the basics of cryptocurrency and tell you exactly what you need to get started with investing. Because I know there is so much information out there and a lot of it is kind of just not the vibe. So I created my own version for you. The link for that is available down below. So I shared in my last video that cryptocurrency is the fastest adoption of any technology in human history that has ever been recorded. And it is estimated to grow to 1 billion users in the year 2024. What? No other asset in human history has ever done this. Not even the internet, not even mobile phones, and we use those every single day. And it's only the beginning. You're not too late on jumping on the crypto train. You are in the perfect spot right now. It's never too late to start investing, and it's never too late to start learning. What makes cryptocurrency so special and unique is the technology behind the cryptocurrencies and the potential cryptocurrency technology has to fix the issues with the current money system in place as I speak. For example, payment systems such as credit cards or wiring are outdated and takes a bank, the middleman, in order to complete that transaction. That's why when you look at your bank statements, it takes a couple days for each payment to transfer through. And using credit cards and debit cards are actually more expensive because every time you swipe or pay with your credit card, debit card, the middleman, the bank, gets a percentage of each swipe, which makes it more expensive and a lot more slower to send money, receive money, pay for things, right? And of course, financial inequality is growing around the globe. Around 3 billion people do not have access to banks. and cannot access financial services because they do not have access to banks. It's kind of like banks are our only option right now. What other option is there? Cash? Well, we'll talk more about that in a second. 3 billion people is approximately half the population of the planet. So only half the population of the planet is available, has the ability to access banks. But this is where cryptocurrency comes in and can potentially save the day for everyone. The first benefit of cryptocurrency is that it actually reduces corruption. Now, with great power comes great responsibility. But when you give all the power to one entity, or maybe, I don't know, like 1% of all people, the chances of them or that entity abusing power is just amplified. The 19th century British politician Lord Acton said it best: "Power tends to corrupt, and absolute power corrupts absolutely." Cryptocurrency aims to resolve that problem by giving power to the people, to the many people, not just the one entity / extremely wealthy person of the world. So what that means is cryptocurrency gives the power back to the people who invest into the technology, who invest into the network. That is the main key behind the blockchain technology, which is what cryptocurrency is run off of. The second benefit of cryptocurrency is it eliminates extreme money printing, aka inflation. So governments have access and control over banks, and banks have control over how much money they print and distribute, especially when they're faced with a serious economic problem. There's a special word for this, and it's called quantitative easing. However, by printing more money, I mean, we can look back on history, what happens, World War II Germany maybe, even look back on ancient Romans. What happened when the government overprints and just prints money to, you know, fix their economic problem? Sure, they're able to bail out of that problem. However, the money becomes extremely devalued. So when the government / banks just print money like they're doing now, it's like trying to put a band-aid over a broken leg. It's not gonna work. It doesn't solve the problem of the overspending, and the negative side effects could potentially be worse than the original problem. For example, countries like Venezuela or Iran, when they print too much money, the value of that money drops so significantly that inflation skyrockets and people can't afford everyday goods and services that they once could before. Their cash becomes as valuable as toilet paper. I mean, again, I've said it before. Look at what happened in Germany during World War II. They burnt buckets and piles of money because it was more valuable to be burned than it was to be spent. It wasn't even valued anymore. And right now, the American dollar is not even held to any type of gold standard. But I have a video coming out about that, so just hold tight and make sure you're subscribed because you need to know this information. It's really, really important. So most cryptocurrencies are limited. There's only a set number available, which holds that value compared to the American dollar, where there is no value anymore because the gold standard is gone. When all those cryptocurrency coins are in circulation, the blockchain has no easy way to reproduce or overprint those cryptocurrencies. So it holds the value. The third benefit of cryptocurrency is that cryptocurrency gives money power back to the people and away from the government. It creates freedom from government control over money and currency. So people are in charge of their own money, which, I mean, that sounds good to me. With traditional cash, you use a bank, and the government, again, is in control of the bank, or / one entity is in control of the bank, which gives your power away to the banks. Now, hear me out. If you trust the government, that's great for you. Like, keep doing you if it works for you. But keep in mind that at any point, the government can freeze or deny your funds because they're in charge of where you hold your money. We've seen this before recently, in the past year or so in Canada. Here's another example for you. In the United States, if you do not have a will that's legal and own a business, the government has access to all of your assets if you were to pass away. I mean, I would prefer my children/family to be in control of my assets, but again, this is not common knowledge. I'm pretty sure it's not even taught in school. I mean, I wasn't taught it, at least. I learned all this information on my own. With cryptocurrency, you and only you are able to access your funds. That's it. The fourth benefit of cryptocurrency is cutting out the middleman. I've mentioned this earlier in the video, but every time you swipe your card, make a transfer, your bank takes a cut. It's how they make business. It's how they run business. It's how they make money. With cryptocurrency, all the members of the blockchain, which means every single person who owns cryptocurrency, are the middleman. So that means there is no middleman. I'm able to transfer money to you in an instant. You're able to do it to me, vice versa. And there is no like additional charge that happens behind the scenes. The compensation is formulated differently and is very minimal in comparison, because the whole idea of cryptocurrency is to give power back to the people and not the 1%. And the fifth benefit of cryptocurrency is that it serves the people who don't have access to banks. And this includes people all around the world. Like I said before, 3 billion people don't have access to banks. Cryptocurrency is able to solve this issue because all you need is a mobile phone to access and invest and send money on the blockchain. And yes, more people have access to mobile phones than they do to banks. In fact, more people have mobile phones than they do toilets. Cryptocurrency also serves for the people that don't have credit or access to savings accounts. Some people may have a bank account, but they don't have adequate access to financial services like banks can provide. Now, I don't know about you, but kind of everywhere I turn, I'm seeing the shift from the currency that we've been used to for the past, I don't know, 200 plus years in America and beyond, to this new digital technology of currency that's available and has really truly the unlimited potential to bring so much good into the world and to give more power back to the people, which is why I just am fully on board with cryptocurrency and the technology. My intention with this video is for you to see the potential that cryptocurrency has and how it can help you create wealth for you and your family for years and generations to come. My intention is also to educate you to diversify your investments, which means put a little bit into crypto, continue to put a little bit into the stock market. But I want you to continue to move with power and having the knowledge in financial literacy so you're not left behind and left in the dust. Now, when you invest into cryptocurrency, you're not buying the currency. You are buying/investing into the technology of the blockchain and the idea behind that particular coin that you're investing into. Now listen to me carefully. Of course, I am not telling you to do anything. I am not telling you to invest all of your money into cryptocurrency. You are in control of your life. You are in control of your actions. You are a powerful, infinite being, and my intention is for you to know that, to embody it, and to stand firm and tall and grounded in your personal power. I'm just here to be a guide. I'm here to inform you. I'm here to be your coach. I'm here to cheer you on. And I'm here just to give you resources to make that a little bit easy on yourself, okay? So grab my guide, it's right here. It's really great. It's gonna provide a lot of value for you. Yeah, so grab it. And like I say at the end of every single video, creating wealth and investing and making money moves and handling money, dealing with money, talking about money is, one, supposed to be fun, and two, is all about personal alignment and creativity. If investing into crypto feels good to you, it's a full body hell yes, then continue to learn more about it. Grab my guide. Continue to research more and more and really tap into the unlimited potential and ask those hard questions like, why is it that the government pretty much owns all the banks. Isn't that kind of weird? Now be sure to watch my other videos where I share wealth building tips to help you and your family create financial freedom, so you will no longer be stressed the F out around money and you can be present in your life, happy with your life, happy in the present moment, because money is not in control of you. You are in control of money. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in my next video. And please give it a thumbs up if you thought it was helpful. Please share. Also, I forgot to mention, be sure to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, where I continue the wealth building tips to help you master your money. All right, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in my next video. Bye.